They can tune in at takeitOrLeaveItRadio@gmail.
Do not reflect.
Hey, this is B-Spot, and you know that feeling you get when the circle jerk ends and it's your turn to take the DVD out of the machine? So you put on your flippy floppies and you slip? That's exactly how I feel when listening to Take or Leave It Radio, which, by the way, we'll be right back.
Distance between us has gotten so cold. Best of the said is we said in my head, and the words that you said in there. I'm a and OCD, and every letter in between, and every single step I take. I'm dying, hoping you can find the time to help me get my life in mind. Every single move you make, I can breathe again. Standing at your window screaming, hoping you can hear my voice tonight. Screaming till my lungs collapse so I can finally know what this is all about. This can't happen again. Sorry, but I'm tired of waiting. This can't happen again. Sorry, but I'm tired of waiting. How desperate the truth is, you never can know. Truth in the bed you slept, secrets and lies you kept, you turned your back except you believe again, it made me feel no sleeping. Every letter in between, and every single step I take. I'm dying, hoping you can find the time to help me get my life in line. And every single move you make, I can breathe again. Standing at your window screaming, hoping you can hear my voice tonight. Screaming till my lungs collapse so I can finally know what this is all about. This can't happen again. Sorry, but I'm tired of waiting. This can't happen again. Sorry, but I'm tired of waiting.
following live program is intended for mature audiences and may contain strong language, sexual discussions, racial jokes, and other potentially offensive material. If you are easily offended, please tune out now. You have received fair warning and you are now listening at your own expense. The Take It or Leave It radio show is intended for the private entertainment of our listeners. The recording and redistribution of the Take It or Leave It radio show is strictly prohibited without express written consent of the broadcasters of the No Holds Barred radio network. The views and opinions expressed on the Take It or Leave It radio show do not reflect the opinions of its network, listeners, or staff, or anyone else on the internet for that matter. By calling into the Take It or Leave It radio show, you consent to having your name, voice, and other personal information broadcasted over the air. We reserve the right to use recordings of your calls in future broadcasts. This show is meant for entertainment and fun. It is not meant to be taken seriously. If you do not have a sense of humor, please feel free to close your audio player or steal a sense of humor from the person next to you. You can find all of our contact information on our website, www.nhbradio.com. Now, on with the show.
What's up, what's up? It's Take or Leave It Radio. Today is Thursday, May 29, 2014. Sorry we're running a little late, folks. Take it or technical difficulties. So if you're tuning in now, yes, we're a little late.
Take it or Andrew is fucking procrastinating a lot today.
It's okay. And we promise for all of the...
Take it or Andrew's really depressed today.
Well, I mean, considering last week was Take It or Leave It Radio Bummer Edition, can we try and be a little bit more like make with the comedy?
I hope someone is listening and can actually tell us about how we sound now with all the weird new settings.
Well, you also have music.
Like right now, I sound in my headphones weirder than I did yesterday when we set it up.
You sound nice.
You sound great. You sound like
I'm Christine. He's Andrew.
I'm Andrew.
He's Bob.
Bob.
And you're listening to Take It or Leave It Radio.
Oh, she's getting intense now. I like that. I like that. That's pretty cool.
We'll have to wait until the music cuts out because we made all sorts of settings. Yeah, speaking of coughing, I have the worst post-nasal drip ever. So if I'm into the microphone, you'll know why.
Gross.
Well,
Great, Bob. Great.
We actually had to reset our what is it called when we did that? What we did yesterday? I don't even know.
all of our microphone settings got wiped.
Our audio settings or voice settings or whatever the fuck had to get redone, and since I don't speak clearly into the microphone enough, Andrew had to replace my microphone with one that will work better for me. And the reason that he said it will work better for me is because I just have to talk to it like I'm sucking a cock.
Yeah, that's how you have to talk to it. It's very simple. It's nice and easy. Like the other one had like too many angles for you, and like you're not a good like angler.
I just gotta go like dead on, just like straight in front of me, fucking deep throat the mic.
Don't. Because then.
All.
No. So what happened is like way back in the Take It or Leave It Radio history, we used to have Damon Fabrio's first mixer for a long time.
I remember that.
And it was a big improvement because we used to have this like really giant
Eurodesk,
analog mixer, which had no effects. It had nothing in it. You know what I mean? And then we had to have all these extra parts, and all the extra parts just added to the trouble of doing a fucking show. I mean, if it wasn't one thing that failed, it was another thing that failed. So like, I don't know, back even before I got married, I bought this PreSonus, really nice digital mixer, 16.4.2.
Schmexy.
And it's like a really, really high-tech, top-of-the-line mixer. But I never, ever used it via a computer, and I never used it, with the drivers that came with it. So like the other day, I was like, all right, might as well give it a shot. Now that it's connected to a supercomputer, might as well give it a shot. So I'm like, installing the drivers or whatever. It's like, dude, you have to update your firmware, and if you want to use this program, I'm like, all right, update the firmware, no problem. Updated the firmware, wiped out all the settings for every channel. All 16 channels, I had perfectly set up.
I'm out here.
Plug into a different one.
My left headphone.
My headphones are.
Oh no. Well.
But anyway, I had to redo the firmware, and once I redid the firmware, it screwed everything up. All the settings, all the fucking EQs, compression settings, everything just down to garbage, and I had to restart from scratch. But the cool thing is, the program now, like the firmware, lets you now do all of that work via the computer, so you don't have to touch the mixer at all. You could just do it all via the computer. And I remembered most of the settings. I just didn't remember some of the specific your EQ, Bob, versus my EQ. So me and Bob right now have the exact same EQ, and Girly has a girly EQ. So now she can't complain and say, "I sound like a guy." You can't, sound like a guy anymore. You sound like a hot chick.
I sound like a guy. Now I do sound sexy. I enjoy it.
You do, yeah. It goes with your haircut.
Oh.
Yes.
Girl got this really, awesome haircut. She looks like a porn star. It's great.
That's the wonderful way to put it. But speaking of which,
that's how she put it. I didn't put that. Right?
I thought no. You said Andrew, your mom was like, "Hey Bob, do you like a haircut?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it looks nice." Yeah, I thought so. I think I did a good job. And it's like, and then you go, Andrew says I look like a porn star.
No. His mom told you that. It's just a funny
My
thing.
mom said it.
His mom said that I look like a porn star.
Your mom. Wait, your
Marvelous.
mom said that she looked like a porn star after she worked on her hair.
I guess.
I think that's a
Like,
compliment.
oh, that's
right?
so nice. I made you look like one of them XXX porn stars. You know that's how your mom sounds, right?
Yeah, I do know that's how
That's my impersonation of your mother.
that's a good impersonation of my mom. I'm not gonna
Actually,
deny
you're
it.
fucking crazy. You live in a barn. Apparently, mom's also Jewish.
My mom is Jewish.
Gefilte fish.
My mom is not
It
Jewish.
almost sounds like when Adam Sandler does that like. You ever see Eight Crazy Nights?
No.
Well, there's a character named Whitey who kind of
Yeah.
sounds like that. I'm gonna do the robot dance now.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if you guys want to get in contact with the show, we are live via what are we fucking live now? YouTube. We're on YouTube, right?
Yeah, YouTube.
You go to YouTube.com, search for Take Leave It We are live via YouTube, so you can see. Well, right now you can see Christina in her porn star hairdo. If you wanted to write into the show, it's AIM at NHB Live. MSN is contact at nhbradio.com. And the phone should be working. That was one of the things we worked on yesterday. It's 1-877-642-5483 or 1-877-NHB Live. Do it.
I'm trying to figure out what the URL is for the YouTube because it's like
It has
we
to,
changed it like
it has
17
to
times.
change. It has to change every week. In fact, for the longest time, there was some weird video. It said like, when I searched for Take It Leave It Radio, there was some weird countdown. Do we have like a countdown for when our live show goes on YouTube? Do you have it set up to do that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I did set a future broadcast. That's what I did.
I did. I saw that. It said it was future broadcast for a day that we don't normally broadcast. So I was like, what the hell is this? So I thought something was going to happen.
All right, I tried. All right, I didn't say I was perfect at the goddamn thing yet.
Yeah.
Technology.
So take it away if it's got some interesting news.
Yeah.
I'm pregnant.
What?
No, that's not the interesting news. It's not interesting.
The day that, if that was seriously true, I'd have to be like, high five? Question mark? Like, anyway. So what's the big news?
Big news is, if you guys remember,
Yes.
Yes. our buddy Tom, who started the show when we started coming back originally, he might be coming back to the show really soon. Soon. I'm an idiot. Fuck me in the asshole.
Really?
Soon.
I can't even think of what you were saying together.
I wanted to say soon, and I don't know.
Shortly.
What else.
Shortly and soon at the same time. So soon.
Oh boy, I'm a dope.
It's all right. So yeah, Tom, he was here when we started coming back with the show.
But his name won't be Tom.
Yes. Well, actually, we probably shouldn't say that he's going underneath an alias. When he comes back, we'll just introduce him, and that'll be the end of it. And I have a feeling we'll probably fuck it up anyway. But when he comes back, it'll be happy day. It'll be a happy day because we'll be in like full force with all manners of.
The planets and the stars will all align.
Yes. And then.
And the fucking flying spaghetti monster will grace us with his presence and
God.
fucking just make everything perfect.
Yeah. So that'll happen relatively soon. He'll let us know when that's coming about. But I was, considering it's been a real long time since we heard anything about his whole endeavor, I was kind of worried that things didn't work out for him. But it sounds like all goes well. Now, I guess we can't go more into that. Well, I guess we'll have to wait for because we don't know what we're allowed to say and what we're not allowed to say.
Yeah, he'll probably go.
He'll probably go over that, or he'll be like, it's classified.
Yeah.
Yes, Tom's working for the Men in Black. So, whatever. So that's what's going on. That's one of the big news. Did you guys happen to see 50 Cent throw the?
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard about that.
Yes,
I
at
didn't
Citi
see it.
Field, the Mets home stadium. The throw of the first pitch was given to 50 Cent or Curtis Jackson. I think that's his name, Curtis Jackson, right? That's his real name. Curtis Jackson.
I like Curtis Jackson better than 50 Cent, actually.
I think his name is Curtis Jackson. So there was a thing on the internet that I found that apparently at not Citi Field, but another. I think it might have been like let's see, what other? There was on Chase Field. I don't know exactly where that is. Somebody help me out here. But apparently, 50 Cent threw the first pitch worse than a blind kid.
Oh, I just added the reverb there. It sounded funny to you.
Did it? It doesn't sound any different to me.
You don't hear the reverb on your voice?
No. Do not hear anything. I can hardly hear.
Don't worry, I'll keep working on it.
All right. Anyway, so I found an image of a blind kid throwing the pitch and then 50 Cent throwing the pitch. It's amazing. Kid straight on, right into the mitt. 50 Cent, I don't know how the fuck this happened. If anybody saw it, I mean, like...
What the fuck?
Wait a minute. Wait, I could hear the reverb on her, but not on me.
It's on you.
It's on me?
Yeah, it's on you.
All right.
We all sound
Do we sound like we're in a
retarded.
fucking bathroom?
No.
Hello,
It's just a little
hello.
reverb.
It's just a little bit of decay. Anyway. The funny thing is
It's
that
just a smidge of reverb.
the blind kid, he checks first base. Like an actual pitcher would. He's fucking blind. Which makes it even more funny.
He did really good though, that blind kid.
Look
He
at
was like
Here,
dead on.
Watch this. He's checked first base, throws the pitch, boom, right in the mid. And then we got 50 Cent, throws the pitch to the right of home plate, almost at one of the camera guys, who's just like, okay, that was bad. I don't know more than that, but just,
At least he laughed about it.
yeah.
Instead, I mean, really, what?
Hell, if it was-
what else could?
If it was me, I'd probably do something along the lines. I'd probably ground it in the dirt. It's probably just because he was nervous. It's like, which is weird because he got shot 9 times, and
Well, it's a different kind of nervous.
he's not wearing his bulletproof vest. To make
So you're saying that the catcher should have like held the gun to him and
Yeah, right.
he would have fucking.
you're gonna make this throw. I'm sure if it came down to it, if somebody said, Bob, sing the national anthem now, in front of the entire listening audience right now, I'd probably fuck it up. But I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'll spare you.
So you hyped that up for nothing.
Oh, you wanted me to do it? Okay, well, in
you
that
just totally
case,
hyped that up. Oh, I'm going to sing it? No, I'm not
No.
going to do it.
I'm not going to do it now. But, whatever. It is. Oh, now I can hear the reverb.
It's a little subtle.
Somebody's going to have to let us
Turn
know
it down a little bit.
if
Just
the reverb is even necessary.
Yeah, no, it is. It makes it sound fuller. It makes it sound, like...
It makes it sound like we should have background music behind it.
No, I don't want background music. I'm not video fan.
I always notice that when Z100, whenever like their shit stopped working, like someone would come on and it'd be like, hello, like it's almost to the point where it's mega reverb. So I don't think.
No, I don't think we need mega reverb.
We don't need mega reverb.
So I've been calling the Stanley Cup the Super Bowl for the past few days.
That's all right.
And
I did something stupid like that, which Andrew will never let me forget.
Yeah, it drives Andrew
Good
fucking
thing
nuts.
I forgot it already.
Oh, you fucking fuck.
So what did you do, Bob?
I
Let's bring it
called.
back.
I think I called the. What did I call the Stanley Cup? No, I called the.
World Series?
No. It was like the.
The World Cup?
No. The
Heisman Trophy,
Heisman
yeah.
Trophy. Yes.
What the fuck is that?
It's like, isn't that for college football?
Yeah, it's the best college.
It's the one with
football.
the guy, doing that. It's a little guy.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what the
good.
trophy looks like?
Yeah.
For the Heisman Trophy. It's a guy. Well, it's a guy blocking he's holding the football and he's blocking. And I got it confused with. I think I didn't. It was the Stanley Cup I was looking at, right? And I call it the Heisman Trophy.
We used to do that to Bob all the time. We used to say like names of famous athletes, and we'd let Bob guess.
They would name
sport they play.
they would name, and it's like, sounds French. Does he play hockey? That's right. And it's like, sounds Spanish. Does he play for baseball? That's right. Sounds black. Does he play for the NBA? Yep, that's right. And then of course,
Most of the time you go wrong, though.
most of the time I was wrong. Speaking of,
No problem, Bob.
yeah.
You just keep moving on. That's all that you can do. So I was listening to a Video Fam show the other day, and they were talking about something interesting, and I had to like buzz in with my own message and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they were talking about, I can't even believe that his co-host still goes by Chicken Fingers. I mean, I'm the one that gave him that name, and he still goes by that today.
Oh my God.
I gave him that name like when he first started, like
As a
years
joke,
ago.
right?
Yeah, as a joke. And I'm like, oh shit, he still goes with that. So they're talking about plugging medication, like to get off on it. You know what I mean? So taking pills that are not like in suppository form, and then making them suppository form by shoving them up their ass, because apparently if you shove medication up your ass, it increases bioavailability, so you can get fucked up quicker.
And
what type of
prolong
medication?
it, right?
What medication are we talking about?
Whatever you want.
Yeah, basically anything that you can swallow, basically you could shove up your ass, Bob.
I do not recommend you plug Zoloft. I think the only way you can take Zoloft without it being a bitch and a half is to swallow it.
Yeah, one time, girl, I took Zoloft by crushing it and snorting it.
The worst idea.
She cried
I
for
ever
like an
had.
hour.
No, I cried for days.
Days.
That was the worst. That was the worst idea I ever had in my life.
I pre-warned her before she did it, but she didn't listen.
Woodshop says, and this is not the best of news, but it's not worse. Says whatever reverb setting you're playing with ain't going to the streams. At least not that I can tell.
I know it's not supposed to be like a mega reverb. It's just supposed to be subtle.
Or maybe it's not no reverb at all.
No,
You know-
it is reverb. It's coming. I can see it.
Make it sound like
good,
we're in an
it's good.
auditorium. Then you can tell.
Hold on, here you go, Woodshop. Ready? We're gonna jack it up really quickly.
Yo!
See, now this sounds retarded. It sounds like we're in a bathroom.
No, it sounds like we're in a PVC pipe.
I really like
Oh, wait,
that.
wait. Pick it up. I want to do blue band.
You don't want to leave it that high because then it sounds crazy. You know what I mean? You just want to have a subtle reverb. Subtle. You don't need anything crazy. You don't need crazy reverb.
That was kind of cool, though. I enjoyed that.
Just radio. You don't need crazy
PVC
reverb.
pipe.
So I had to call into the show and I had to tell him about about Christine. You know, she tried plugging a couple of my medications.
Is that the actual street term, plugging?
Plugging,
Yeah, plugging is
shoving
actual.
it up your ass, whatever the fuck. I don't think there's well, there must be like a medical term for that, right?
Anally.
Urban Dictionary.
Rectal.
Rectally. All right. Yeah.
Administering the drug ecstasy, MDMA, rectally. The more the capillary exposure, the higher you get. I like to swallow my pills. Jason likes plugging his.
I've done that before.
He says
I've
he
done
gets-
that before with ecstasy,
He says he gets higher that way.
and I didn't feel shit. But that was probably because it was some bap-ass
Why the
fucking
fuck
pills.
is hockey in part of... Oh, wait. Maybe that makes sense. No. Words relating to plugging. Hockey.
Hockey.
Hockey. Plugs, butt, plugs, sex, anal, ass, tampon, duster, bender, gauges, hockey, fuck, ear, vagina, anus, butt plug, shit, gauge, tool. But why hockey?
I don't know what you're talking about. So
This is
He's on Urban Dictionary.
I'm on Urban Dictionary, and
He's-
one of the related searches or related to plugging is the word hockey. Anybody want to run that by me? Anybody know?
Hockey.
Are hockey players plugging up before games and stuff to
Maybe like suppository?
I don't know. I do know that there's a lot of medications that people plug for doping purposes, so that they can breathe better. I don't understand that really because I guess it's more like for cycling and shit. Like if you are riding a bike, like a professional bike rider, you need to have more air. So they do some kind of drugs up their ass so they can breathe better.
All right.
On that note, it's going to be you two for a couple of minutes because I have to go to the bathroom and I didn't realize it. Okay?
That's fine.
You think you guys can run the
okay.
show for a couple of minutes?
Yeah, we'll talk shit about you.
All right, good. Talk shit about me. I don't
Okay.
give a shit. Wonderful.
You know,
This is the Bob Stein and
Christine
Christine show.
Oh boy. So, the last couple of shows, it's funny because we never got around to it. I'm curious as to you even remember the last. Okay, sorry, I got a little distracted by Woodshop's next write-in. So the last couple of shows, one of the things we never got to was a Christine rant. Do you even remember?
Oh, I remember.
I mean, is that even relevant anymore?
It's still relevant. It's still entirely relevant.
All right, is it gonna is it gonna hurt his feelings?
I hope so.
Is it about him?
I hope it'll hurt his feelings.
Is he? Well, he's right now. He's going to be dropping a deuce or so. What was it about? What was going on?
Well, this isn't really so much about him. It's more towards the general fucking public and my fucking hate for humanity.
Okay, good start so far.
You know, so you see 10 million obese people walking around the universe.
Hi. I wouldn't say I'm obese.
You're not obese.
I need to lose some lbs.
You're more to love.
There you go. I'm the gotta love it size. All right, go ahead.
So, you know, and then you call someone fat and it's fucking rude. It's rude. Outright, it's fucking rude to walk up to someone and be like, you should really eat less. Like, you need to eat less.
It's true. That's rude.
Like, you're really fucking fat, just so you know you need to eat less. Like, if I went up to a fucking stranger and said that to them, I don't think they would take it the right way, you know? Because there's no right way to take that. That's fucked up.
Even a person, even a person who's not overweight, like to the point of morbid obesity as me, when a customer who feels like they know who I am say like, putting on some weight, man, I'd be like, ha, thanks, asshole.
Like, who the fuck are you to tell me?
Yeah, it's like,
me?
yeah,
Fuck
okay, I
you.
know I put on some weight, but you don't bring it to somebody's attention. Like, when is it okay to ask a woman when she's pregnant? Never.
No.
Never. Anyway, so what happened? Did somebody say something to you?
No,
Like, did you say somebody to some fat person like, you sure you want that extra slice of key lime pie?
No, I didn't. I don't.
You don't
do
need
that.
the cake, bitch.
I'm a very kind person. I don't do that. But listen, I've been thin my entire life, and I'm not
Good for
crying.
you.
I'm not standing up on my like soapbox or whatever the fuck. But I'm fucking pissed. I'm really fucking pissed because my whole life I've been thin, and my whole life, fat motherfuckers have been coming up to me and saying, you need to gain some weight. And I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? You need to lose some weight. Fuck you. You know?
There was actually, I forget, for the life of me, her name escapes me, but somewhat of a valid point. Same thing. A model who, I gotta find a picture of her because this girl is real thin.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking like, she's like, I've always been thin. I eat healthy, but I retain my very, and this girl looks like she eats like a glass of water and a crouton every day. But she's really skinny. She said, if you feel it's justifiable to tell me I should eat more because I'm too thin, it should be okay for me to say a fat person, you should eat healthy and eat less. It should be go both ways.
Yeah, it should be interchangeable. It's
Yes.
fucked up. So, anyways, like,
But there's a way to go about it, a right way and a wrong way to go about it. Like if you said, girl, you need to eat a sandwich, that might be the wrong way. If you said, girl, you need to like close your face hole because you can't put any more in, that'd be the wrong way to go about it. But what was your response? This obviously must have happened to you. So what was your
No,
response?
it happens all the time. It happens
Did-
at work, like just random
If it was
fucking people I don't even know.
If it was at work, do you have to have some sort of like response? Either you choose to ignore what they had said, or did you acknowledge it? Did you say like, "That's what they tell me"? What did you say?
Yeah, I'd just be like, I know.
I
You
know.
Because I do know. I know. I'm fucking thin and I should gain some weight. It's hard for me to gain weight.
But
Andrew's always on my
But
ass.
if you gained weight, your Russian headdress girl would look like she like
No,
turned
because
into like Peter
listen,
Griffin.
I'm not going to gain weight to the point where I'm like fucking,
Bring me the solo in the
bursting at the
Wookiee.
seams. Like, I feel like in my life, the largest my pants will get is to like a size 3 maybe.
I'm waiting for all the girls out there to be like, you bitch.
Yeah, I know. That's what sucks is that I say this to people. They start telling me, you're so skinny, you need to eat. I say, I try to eat. Gaining weight for me is really fucking hard. I have a very fast metabolism. I don't like to eat foods that are unhealthy. And it's hard for me to gain weight, I like, my job is very physically straining. I do like to lead somewhat of a healthy lifestyle. My hobbies involve me being active. Like, so I tell them, like, it sucks. It's hard for me to gain weight. They're like, oh, man.
Oh, it must be so difficult
Yeah,
for you.
it's so hard. And I'm like, fuck you. Don't even fucking bother then. Bitches.
Even, it's funny. My sister-in-law is losing weight, and I commend her for it because, she gave birth to my nephew 2 years ago, and after you give birth, sometimes women retain the weight as opposed to, the actresses who lose the weight as if the child never happened. I'm sorry. Oh, this needle drip is killing me. Ah. And I commend her for losing all this weight. She's lost. It takes a while when you're heavy and you lose the weight. It takes like you notice it right away, but it takes the rest of your family a much longer to realize that you've lost the weight. Now she's lost about 20 to 30 pounds already. It's great. So when I told her what my diet was, and I thought I was doing a good job because I was cutting out soda, I wasn't drinking Monster Energy drinks. I used to drink that shit all the time like it was water. I've cut that out, and then I was telling her all the other things that I was eating, and even that for her, she said, was not right. It was not enough. And I'm like, well, for fuck's sake. I mean, I got a little annoyed because it's like, what the hell am I supposed to? It's like, what do you have for breakfast? I'm like, I don't have breakfast because I prefer to sleep rather than eat breakfast.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that's problem number one. I'm like, I work 9 to 9 every day, Monday through Friday.
Yeah, that's
And
rough.
she's like, well, what do you have in the morning? I said, well, sometimes, like, if I have time, I'll just get a glass of orange juice. And she's like, do you know how much sugar is in orange juice? And it's like it boosts up your what is it? Your blood sugar, and then you crash. And I'm like, orange juice isn't good for me. And then she's like, what do you have at work? I'm like, well, I have 1 cup of coffee. It's like, do you have any sugar in your coffee? I'm like, yeah, maybe like 1 or 2 packets. Like, do you know how many calories are in 1 packet of sugar? And I'm like, are you fucking kidding?
So she's just breaking down everything.
She's breaking down everything that I thought was okay. I would have 1 cup of coffee, 2 things of sugar. You should use, she said, I think nectar or some shit or some other agave. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? It's like, what type of milk do you have? I'm like, whatever the fuck we have. And it's like, you should try skim or blah blah blah. And I'm like, ugh.
You know what else I hate?
Sorry.
Let me tell you.
Eating healthy, if you're fat, if you want to go on the don't eat so much you fat fuck diet like I'm going on right now, it's really hard. I've been drinking water and I'm fucking sick of it.
I fucking hate diets.
Apparently if you drink water with like every meal, apparently your metabolism boosts by like 30%. So I'm hoping that will happen.
Oh.
I read that on the internet. So who knows if it's true or not.
Andrew was on the internet. I was like, you know that's not true, right? He's like,
what do you think? People just go on the internet and tell lies?
Yeah, that's Andrew's belief.
Woodshop.
I'm actually looking at this. This article here that actually Christine told me about earlier today, about that they came out with a medication called Dilaudid, not Dilaudid, Dilaudid. Right, and it's not the same as Dilaudid. It's not a narcotic like Dilaudid. It is used as a glucose dextrose thing for diabetes.
Okay.
I think that's going to be a really big train wreck right there because it's way too close to Dilaudid, which is like medical heroin. You know what I mean? I don't think it should have been.
So it's not even the same?
There was a medication.
No, it's used as a glucose tablet.
There was a medication. It was originally called something else. And they changed it. It was a medication for I think acid reflux. It had a name beforehand, but I think now it's called Dexlant. But it was so close to something else that they literally had to change the name because it was confused.
What was it so close to?
Let me see what was Dexlant's. Oh, I'm pretty sure it was Dexlant. Dexlant.
I never even heard of Dexlant.
Old name.
Did you see Woodshop's write-in?
Oh yeah, he likes me plugging you in the ass. Yeah, I saw that.
Capidex.
Capidex?
Capidex. That's what it says it was. Hold
on.
I'm just looking at it. Hold on.
It's just totally boring.
Here's it right here. Capidex renamed Dexlant in the United States to avoid name confusion. Blah 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 blah. Announced today that Capidex will be marked in the United States under the new product name Dexlant. The product is indicated for heartburn associated symptoms. Oh, here we go. After receiving reports of dispensing errors between Capidex and the product Cassidex. You heard me? You heard? You nigga, you heard?
Yeah.
Get off your fucking phone, nigga.
No, I'm getting personal messages into the show via text message.
All right, we'll read them shits.
I know. I was trying to pay attention to you and look at what the message was.
Well, I'm reading an article that could have killed people.
Oh, sorry.
I knew it happened on Pharmacy Street.
Insomniac Jazz talks about hydroxyzine and hydralazine.
That happens all the time.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't think any of them would kill somebody, though. Really.
Isn't hydralazine for blood pressure?
I don't know.
I
don't think it'll kill anybody.
I think hydralazine is for blood pressure, and hydroxyzine, I think, is for, like, itching?
Dilaudid. What the fuck is
Dilaudid.
What the fuck is that?
When is that going out?
It's already out.
Do you know that Nexium is over the counter?
Really?
Tell your parents, kids. The purple pill is over the counter now.
That's good. Prilosec came over. Everything else came over.
The only thing that's left is fucking... This is weird that we're talking about in my job. Protonics. That's the only thing that's left.
Protonics sucks.
Acid reflux medication, you suck.
So are you ready for a little bit of a downer moment for me?
We don't like you, fag.
A downer moment for me?
Sure, go ahead.
A little bit of a downer moment for me. It's like, so lately I've been going to like many doctors and shit trying to figure out what's, going on with me. And because I have, my life is like a roller coaster in a way, you know what I mean? I get like, very high ups, but then extremely low downs. And like, it's unpredictable when an up is coming and when a down is coming or when I'm somewhere in between those. Mm-hmm. So it's like I'm trying to find the right set of medication in order to like, plateau me somewhere in a normal area. But after doing some research about this and talking to doctors about it, people who have like depression and shit, like there's a problem in their brain. Like your brain, you don't have depression. You don't. You're happy-go-lucky. You just go with the wind. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Me, no, not like that. You know what I mean? I can't do that. So
What? Yes, I do need a beer.
So what I discovered is it's something inside my brain, inside the feeling aspect of your brain called the hippocampus or whatever. And my hippocampus is all fucked up, man. I need a new hippocampus, but there's no
You can't.
hippocampus replacement surgery. There's nothing like that.
What is it? You're not getting enough dopamine?
Is
Is that dopamine? Isn't that what babies get for the feeling they get towards their mothers? Is that dopamine?
Well, that's all I guess SRIs and stuff do. They serotonin reuptake inhibitors. So like, no matter what I do, I can't seem to balance out. I can't have like a couple of days where I'm completely normal. So I go through these weird swings of up and downs, and it could be something stupid that would set me off too. Something that doesn't even fucking make any sense could blow me over the edge for no reason.
Let me ask you a
Oh,
question.
I'll blow you over the edge.
You did already.
Giggity.
Oh,
As a
great.
person, I opened it for you. There you go.
Thank you.
As a person who doesn't have depression but may have an idea of what it feels like, the last time when me and my last girlfriend broke up, I had to work the entire day right after it happened, 12 hours. And if I had to explain what it felt like, imagine if your brain's functioning normally, but in the inside of your head, there's a dead spot. It was almost if there's like a dark cloud in the center of your
You
brain.
know what that's called, Bob?
What is that called?
Sad.
I
You
know.
were sad. You weren't really depressed. You were sad.
It felt horrible. It was the worst feeling ever.
Depressed is like you don't want to get out of bed. You don't want to go in the shower. You don't want to do any of the things that normally make you happy. You don't want to do any of that shit.
I don't want to get out of bed when I have to wake up for work and go in the shower. Is that the same thing? That's a joke.
No, not really. It's not the same thing. No.
That's a joke. It's called you don't fucking want to go into work.
Yeah, no one wants to go to work, but I'm just saying, it's like, for me, there'll be days, and there'll be, it'll come out of the blue for no reason. I might have a bad dream, and that might cause it. I don't know. I might have done something
It might
dumb.
be because your girlfriend's a fucking mega cunt.
You said it, not me.
cunt.
I didn't say that.
I said mega bitch. You said mega cunt.
The C word
And
is
the
so.
C word.
The C word is so much
The
worse. than
C word
bitch.
is the worst word that you can call a girl. That's the worst.
It's a funny word, I think.
The worst.
Cunt is such a beautiful word, though. I really think
It's
cunt is
not a
great word.
beautiful
Cunt
word.
is the meanest thing you can call a female. Coming from a female, that should be.
I mean, let's
taken.
break down the word cunt for 1 second. Let's break it down. Cunt is supposed to mean vagina, right?
Yes.
That's what cunt is supposed to mean. I don't understand how a word like that, that's a rough word, cunt. You know what I mean? It's a really strong word, How could that fucking mean vagina?
I think cunt sounds prettier than vagina. Vagina.
No.
You think vagina?
It says right here,
Vagina.
I like pussy. better
Cunt
than vulva.
has a Germanic or Norwegian, a Swedish, a Middle Low German, a Middle Dutch, and Danish origin. It says the Middle Dutch and Danish dialect of kunt.
Cunt.
Kunt.
Cunt.
I would like to say cunt.
Look at this.
instead of cunt.
Use over time for the word cunt in the 1800s really low. It didn't start taking off until the 1950s, and then it skyrocketed past 2010.
Yeah, now it's
Look at that
super,
shit.
super popular, the word cunt.
Is it super popular?
It says
Yeah,
a
it's
woman's.
super popular.
Look at it. Can you
Compared to
compared
to in like the 1900s, like 1900
no one used it.
to 1910.
How do you? It says mentions.
word.
How do you get recorded history of the word cunt in publication?
Probably.
Is
But
cunt,
maybe the fact that there's a lot more publicized now is like,
Well, I think it skyrocketed because of the invention of the internet. Because you're not going to see on a major headline of the New York Times, like Hillary Clinton's a cunt.
that would be funny. I like that.
It's like somebody got fired today.
I'm sure people have called Hillary
Cunt.
Clinton a cunt.
Noun. Vulgar. Slang. A woman's genitals. That's what it says. Interesting.
Girls don't have genitals.
Say that one more time. You want to say that one more time? They don't have testicles, but they have genitals.
Where?
Your vagina.
That's.
Oh my God. Hold on. What was the name of that? What was the name of that? Jessica Simpson. I know it's called Chicken of the Sea, but is it chicken or is it fish?
Yeah.
That's what you
Kinda
sound like.
that. Like, what did I ask Andrew? Do girls have colons? That's a legitimate question.
I would fucking hope so. They fucking fart rainbows and unicorns.
I don't have a colon.
And he's a man.
And he's still a man. Listen, you had a colon. Through surgery, you had it removed to save your life. There's a difference.
Oh God, don't get him started on that, please.
I was debating talking about that today, but I thought that would be too much of a bummer.
Are you going through? No, if I start on this.
No.
You can ask a question. I won't go into it, but if you have a question, go ahead.
Did you have a bad GI week?
Yeah, I've had.
Sorry. Are you still taking your Lamotil?
The medicine that I'm taking usually for my GI symptoms doesn't really seem to get the job done, so I'm kind of over it. You know, I mean, I'm kind of like, I'm really at the point, and I know this is gonna piss off, Christine, and probably, if any of my relatives are listening, they're gonna be pissed off a little bit. I'm at the point where I'm thinking I'm not gonna take anything left for my GI symptoms. I'm not gonna take Remicade. I'm not gonna take any of my medication, and I'm just gonna give it up to God. You know what I mean? Let God decide when I'm going.
No.
Why not? God's a good guy. He's not gonna let me
Because you're an
go.
asshole, and you're gonna go. If I have to drag you out of the fucking house, call Bob and have him help me drag you the fuck out, pin you down to the fucking table, and stick a needle in your arm so you can get your fucking Remicade, you're gonna go to Remicade because you're not gonna die. And that's all I have to say about that. And that's it.
All right. I'm just really tired because, I've been dealing with this since I was, 16 years old. And, I read in, forums and shit, and, some people have gone on remission for, years. Years they've gone, symptom-free. You know how long I've been symptom-free, in my entire, 16, I'm 28 now. In 12 years, you know how long my longest remission was?
I don't know. You're going to tell me.
6 months.
Yeah, 6 months. That's how long the longest remission I've ever had was. Everyone tells me, "Oh, dude, it's gonna get better, man. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better." It never fucking gets better. You know what I mean? It's never gonna get better.
Think about all the advances in science.
Yeah, that's another thing.
What if they could grow you a new asshole?
That's somebody actually said that to me, and I go, and I've done research about this. About stem cell research or being able to grow new organs and shit. That's gonna happen. That one day will be a day where you can grow organs. But by the time they'll grow an intestine, it'll be so far down the road. I'll already be dead. The only reason why is because intestines are not a sexy disease.
Let me ask you a question. The day Damon sees again, because it's gonna happen one day.
Damon will see way before they'll grow me a new intestine. No question about it. Damon will see way sooner than I will have a functioning GI system.
I'm curious as to when he sees if it's going to live up to his expectations.
I wonder if he could see, would he want to?
That's a very good question.
You know what I mean? He's been blind for so long. Imagine starting to see now. You're going to have to live a completely different life. I mean, a completely better life now that
Would
you
he
can
still
see.
keep his dog?
Yeah, I would assume.
I don't need you anymore.
Fuck you. Stupid Killian, always causing trouble, pissing on people and shit.
That's funny.
Motherfucker.
How does he know? For example, he says he takes Killian for walks and he poops. How does he know?
The dog probably stops.
But the dog stops, and what is he like? How does he know what the poop is?
I don't know.
Because he's a man. He's the man. He's
Next
the
time, ask
man.
him.
What is the dog trained to? Well, after you poop, you bark.
You know what? I feel like after you've lived with that for so long, like he has, you learn to adjust to it. Obviously, anything else.
Do you think that now that once he becomes unblind, he won't be able to play piano anymore? He'll just lose that ability?
No.
You think that's going to stick with him?
He'll probably just have to close his eyes.
That's what I think too. I exactly think that same thing. Good point, Girly. I think he won't be able to play piano without his eyes closed because his eyes are going to fuck him up. He knows where the keys and shit are with his eyes closed.
I don't think he'll ever be able to see as well as you and I and Christine do, but close enough where he could
Where he can decipher.
Yeah,
what the fuck is
I
going
mean,
on.
when he describes his blindness, he says he doesn't see, he only sees light, right? So you would literally have to be like holding a flashlight like this, and you could see the light moving like back and forth. But that's what he said, right? I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a while since you've asked a blind man, "What do you see?"
Here's something that you would never hear on Take It or Leave It Radio prior to this edition of this round of Take It or Leave It Radio.
Yeah.
My son knows how to shit on the potty.
Hooray! Yeah.
That's like the biggest news in my world.
Yes.
That's good.
Fuck yeah.
Six days in a row, he's shit on the potty by
Yes,
himself.
that is what's up.
Here's the best part. It's probably like, "I potty, now wipe my ass."
Yeah, dude, it's much easier to wipe his ass when he's on the potty.
Yeah, then when he's laying down and fucking trying to fuck you up.
Yeah, laying down in a pile of his own shit, not good.
God.
Shitting in a toilet bowl and then wiping his ass, so much
I
easier.
can only imagine what like a 3-year-old shit is like.
He's intense. He is intense.
And he gets so proud of his shit too. And he's like, "Yeah, I shit in the potty." And he doesn't say shit, but I did before in the potty. He's so happy about himself. He's like, "Yeah."
Nice.
So like on Memorial Day weekend, right? We took him to my Aunt Patsy's house, which is Miss Robinson, who's in love with you.
Yeah, sure.
So we took him to my Aunt Patsy's house, and right next to her house is this like really cool park, and this park has like all these like giant hills and shit. And my son's new thing is like he likes to ride on his he has the big wheel, the big wheel back in the day, the big wheel.
Yes.
He's got a big wheel, right? So he brought it with us, and he brought it to the park, and he's booking it down this giant hill. And I'm like, yo, slow down. And he's not slowing down. He's like, "Fuck you, Dad. Fuck you. I'm not slowing down. This is great." Woo! Takes his hands off the handlebars, going nuts.
Suddenly, tree.
No, but then he hits the bottom of the hill and doesn't realize that, once you hit the bottom of the hill, either you have to start pedaling again, or you have to at least put your hands back on the handlebar and, balance yourself. So he doesn't realize that. So he hits the bottom of the hill at about, 15, 20 miles an hour, and he just goes, whoom, right over the handlebars, man. He just fucking wipes the fuck out.
Oh.
He's bleeding. His arm is bleeding. His knee is bleeding. He's not crying now, right? I'm like, "Are you alright? Are you alright, dude? Are you okay? You okay?" He's like, "Yeah, Dad, okay, with the playground." I'm like, "Dude, you're bleeding all over the place. You need to get cleaned up." "No, Dad, playground." I'm like, "All right, fuck it, gotta go to the playground." I mean, I got more nervous than he did. He didn't even give a shit, It's like, man, he's much more tougher than I am.
Did you clean up his boo-boo?
Yeah, I mean,
And bandage it?
Clean that shit up, yeah. But he didn't even care, though. He was bleeding, but didn't care. And he wiped out hard. I mean, he wiped out pretty hard, man. He didn't wipe out, a boo just fall off the bike. No, he went like head over the fucking.
Was he wearing a helmet?
Yeah, he had a helmet on. He wasn't, his head wasn't bleeding, but his elbows were bleeding. He didn't have elbow guards or.
He's fine.
All right. Well, listen. In my mind, I'm picturing like, "Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass." Kind of a.
He goes
flip.
ham. He goes ham. Alex goes ham. He doesn't fuck around with that shit.
God.
He likes that shit too. Like he'll be jumping on the fucking bed and Andrew will like whack him in the head and he'll fall back. He likes it. He likes to play rough.
Listen,
He's
just
a little boy.
don't brain his damage.
So I want to also talk about a little bit of Take It or Leave It Radio news coming up.
News?
Yeah,
Okay.
news. So we are now broadcasting via the Google Plus Hangouts that broadcast to the YouTube streams or whatever, which is really nice. And I got a podcast, the whole thing for us.
Do it.
So people can watch it if they haven't seen it beforehand, or if they haven't seen it live.
You guys can check out me.
Yeah, it's
half
basically
naked
you
on-
because you're only one person worth looking at.
What we also did, and I don't know, I gotta know if Bob knows or anyone else knows. I don't know if Christine knows or whatever. But I spent 12 hours last night trying to come up with, because when you sign up for Google Plus, you have to use your real name.
So I know.
You can't use you can't use Take It or Leave It Radio, TOE Radio as your name.
Because that's not your name.
So I made one called TOE, and then my TOE is the first name, and then R-adio as the last
So
name.
that's your name for 2 years, right?
Which sucks because it's not really TOE Radio. But and then I further did some investigative reporting and shit, and I found out that if I change that. If I could change that name to Andrew TOE or something like that, right?
Yep.
And then I can create a custom page, a custom Google page that acts as if it's its own person, but it's not its own person.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like you can't, and then you have to like assign managers to it. Like I assigned you a manager, Christina a manager.
Yep.
When Tom comes back, I'll make him a manager.
Yep.
But like that page right now has no content on it, like none.
Yeah.
Like it's now going to be like this next week coming up is going to be our job to put content on it. We need like a banner. We need some fucking pictures. We need videos. And the bad thing is the videos to it, right? Like on TOE R-adio, it comes up with our YouTube account. So all of our YouTube videos come up there.
Yeah.
But apparently, once you make a page, a Google Plus page, that doesn't happen until you make the owner of that page the same account as the YouTube account. I didn't know that shit, so I signed up with my regular name, just my Andrew Cacciapaglia name, and sign up with the TOE name. So now I have to wait 2 weeks before I can transfer ownership from my name to the TOE-radio name, and then all of our videos should pop up.
Wow.
A major downfall with our videos from YouTube. When we posted all of our videos, especially like the performances from the bands that we've had on, to like you taking tasty crepes and shit like that, all of that shit was private. No one was able to search that shit. I don't even know why. I have no idea why. So I went through each video and had to make every video fucking public. Public. And I'm like, why would we have uploaded them private? I have no idea.
Perhaps we had the videos as just hyperlinked to our website, so the only way to watch them to avoid any like you can't have this public because it has the cuss word in it or something like that.
Nah.
YouTube
shit actually happens?
YouTube. All right, for example, I'm pretty sure. Remember when we went live for the first time and we were just playing our intro and it said, "Yo, bitch, this is YouTube calling saying that you're playing some copyright shit. You don't have rights to this. You gotta turn this shit off now."
You'll find this funny too, Bob. You know, last week when we did that?
What?
When we were broadcasting the Google Plus and the video podcast or whatever.
Yeah.
You know when we played the epic rap battle of history?
Yeah.
That came up as copyrighted. Because it came up on YouTube. It's like, you played, epic rap battle of history. Do you have rights to play this?
Oh my God! Go fuck yourself.
I said, yeah, we have. Nice Peter likes us.
It's like, how about this? I think I've learned more about copyright infringement from YouTube than I have from any of the classes I've taken on media and communications at SUNY Old Westbury. It's fucking retarded.
Well, that's because it's
Well,
fuck you.
The fucking copyright police.
I remember I uploaded a video, and before it even went public, it was like, down. Like, you can't put up Transformer shit.
But you know what? How
The reason why they're able to do this is because YouTube has the ability to literally listen in to the audio and then match the audio file with an existing audio file, and if it matches...
What I am wondering, though, is how are there so many, like, lyrics videos, like homemade lyrics videos on YouTube? If we have this problem, how do other people do that? What do they do?
I don't think Nice Peter would have to go... I'm assuming that Nice Peter from YouTube doesn't have the same legal team to sit through every video that he gets an alert has copyrighted their material. Us watching a YouTube video while doing a YouTube stream and getting a report that do we have authority to play this is a bit absurd. I don't know. I mean, we always had to cover our asses whenever we did a show because we don't have a license to play music. I mean, we play the AC/DC For Those About to Rock as our outro since 2006.
Yeah, we got hit for that too.
Do you have right to play?
And what I did is I wrote, yeah, AC/DC likes us.
Yeah, okay. I'm waiting for our YouTube profile to be taken down.
Totally just shut down.
Shut down. Fucking
no. What I can do, it gives you the option to just remove that part of the.
So what do we replace it with? Silence or like?
It replaces with silence. Yeah.
Why don't we replace it with like some sort of like bullshit like audio clip of? Yeah. No, that was probably copyrighted too. You can replace it with YouTube is the lose. YouTube is the lose. YouTube is the lose.
I don't think they'll let that go through either.
I'm pretty sure they won't. Because why would you make fun of a service that you're using to get more listeners and viewers and all that shit? Whatever.
I don't know, Bob. I have no idea.
All right, well, 2 weeks. Huh? 2 weeks, and then we can transfer everything over to that?
Yeah, 2 weeks, and then everything can go over there. But, Bob, I'm going to need you to, make some banners or some shit.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? You need to make some
What
artwork.
I probably should do is redo or, reimagine the logo, but as, what I think would be kind of cool, and this is me throwing the idea out there because I can guarantee you it won't fucking happen, but just saying it in front of a microphone sounds cool. What I'll do is I will create an original piece of artwork on a canvas for the new logo, and if everybody, meaning you two and Tom, agrees that it's cool and we'll use it in the next logo, we will ration that off.
You know what you should do?
For the telethon.
Here's a slightly better idea.
Ration? Is that the word I wanted to use?
Ration.
Raffle.
Raffle, yeah.
Not ration. It sounds like almost like here. You get a slice.
You're gonna raffle
you get
off the fucking
I don't
shit?
care. I gave fucking.
What does that even mean, though? How are you gonna raffle it off?
Basically, whoever donates the most during our time slot during the telethon gets that shit.
Gets the
Original piece of artwork.
Oh, so you're
via
gonna
Bob's son.
draw it up?
I'm gonna paint it.
Here's a better, more profitable
You're gonna paint
idea.
it? You're a painter?
Yeah, kind of. I paint like an
He's a
illustrator.
painter?
I paint like an illustrator. Go ahead, go.
Here's a better idea. I got a really nice graphic tablet,
Uh-huh.
and I just started using it the other day.
I have a Wacom tablet.
No, this is better than a Wacom tablet because the Wacom tablets are good unless you buy you have to buy the high-end ones that are like $300 to like $1,000. Like this one is very similar to a Wacom tablet. It has like the same pressure sensitivity. It has all the same basic features as one.
Right.
But it's like a no-name Japan one.
Okay.
I've been testing it out the last couple of days. It works really nice.
Have you been drawing in your sketchbook like I told you to?
No, I've been drawing on the computer now.
What about your sketchbook?
No, he has not been drawing.
We'll
in
put
his
it up to
sketchbook.
a vote. Somebody has to write in. Would you rather what?
Andrew is, I feel, more artistically inclined with words than with illustration. I feel that it would be more like spiritually beneficial to him to write like poetry or short stories or whatever like takes his interest than to draw it out.
Well, in my sketchbook, I did made a couple of writings.
Okay.
I did like journal entry-esque type of writings.
All right.
And
Well, let's kind of put it to a vote. For people who are listening right now, either write in, AIM is NHP Live, MSN contact at NHPradio.com, call in 1-877-642-5483. If there is a reward or a goal for you to get a certain prize during the telethon, which will be in Labor Day weekend, would you rather have a piece of digital media, which means it's only available in Cyberland?
You can print it out.
But that'd be out of his or her own pocket.
What?
All right, yeah,
Meaning,
sure.
if they print it out, if it was a piece of artwork that they had to print out, that means that they'd have to come up with the money
No,
and
we'll
do that
fucking,
and do that on their own.
We'll do it nicely. And
Would you
fucking frame
rather?
that shit.
Would you rather have
No,
something
no.
tangible
Here you go. Here you go.
or something digital?
I could give you the answer to that right now.
Yeah.
If you draw something on the Wacom on the tablet, I'm not gonna say Wacom tablet is not. If you draw something on the tablet, we could print it out, so they don't have to pay the money for it, and we can send it to the people, and then you could send more than one, so it's not just one piece.
But one piece makes it limited
Limited edition.
It's not like I'm a fucking great artist.
All
I'm
right.
a subpar artist.
How about this, Bob? You print out 5 of them, and that's still limited edition.
Well,
It's not super limited edition, but it's limited edition.
My Last Stand 92 writes in hand drawn.
hand drawn.
Because
We got one vote.
here's the thing: if you could have a print of a Pablo Picasso painting or an actual public, it's not like I'm Pablo Picasso. It's different. It's definitely different because you can actually see, what do you call that? Like the sign of the artist's hand.
You can still see the sign of your hand on the tablet, buddy.
No.
It's
You know
a
what?
big tablet.
I agree with
My Last Stand 92.
My Last Stand. I agree with him
Or her.
or her. I agree with that humanoid.
That person.
Hand drawn.
All right. How about
That's
this?
the way to go. It's
If-
the way to go. Only
if-
one.
Even
One
better.
original.
All right.
If we were doing it as to, for everyone who donates, if we did it like in the system of a Kickstarter, like for everyone who donates $50 or more, you'll get a print, like a print of the
I got the idea. I got the idea right here. Ready?
You know how I started off this conversation with, oh, I'm going to suggest this because I don't fucking foresee myself doing it. Now it sounds like I fucking have to do it.
Yeah. No, you're going to do it.
Here's how you solve this problem, Bob. Right?
All right, go ahead.
I got it, right? You make one hand-drawn picture, right? One.
Mm-hmm.
And then we scan it into Adobe.
Where the fuck we can get a big-ass scanner?
How big of a picture are you talking about here?
It's on a canvas.
We're going to make a whole canvas?
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, shit.
He's going to paint the fucking
I was going to paint a canvas.
Make it dope.
Dude, you know how much money somebody's going to have to donate for you to ship a canvas?
What the? No, it doesn't take that much.
Unless you're going to, what, take the canvas off and roll it?
No.
No.
All you do is put it in a cardboard box.
You put it in a box. You put the
Dude,
fucking
the box is
label
going to be huge.
No.
What did you get your TV shipped, your monitor shipped in? How big was that box?
It was a box. It was a big box.
Yeah, but I got free shipping because I ordered it from Newegg. You're not Newegg.
It's not going to be that much, Andrew. Max, it'll be like 20 fucking bucks.
Yeah, so that means the person donating has to donate at least, $120. So let's say if it's $100 to get it.
If they want some limited edition Bob Stein artwork, because who knows how long I'm going to be on this planet, they're going to pay out the butt.
Bob, I would pay $120.
Here's
hell, I'll throw in those, those little fucking figurine things I made for your ex-wife.
My last stand is a boy.
I'll throw in one of those if they're going to pay, if they're going to donate more than $200.
What shop voted digital?
So I get it printed out by aluminze.com because I'm hooked at those things.
See? Now you have to do two of them, I guess, now. One hand-painted one digital one.
Now I got to rethink the fucking design.
See, that works. And you know what I was about to say is my drawing tablet is not one of those mini ones. It's like a full piece of paper. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it has the hotkeys on the side, like the undos and the redos, the change the brush size, the zoom in. It has all the quick keys right there.
All right.
So I think it might be really easy for you to do it. I mean, not on your shitty computer. You have to do it on my computer, but.
Thank you.
But your computer's from like 1984, Bob.
Yeah, of course. I'm using a computer from 1984. Yeah, okay.
It's like 19.
More like April of 2013.
All right, dude. We did this is end of first hour, so we should do like a break.
Yeah, do it.
I don't remember who asked for it, but somebody did ask for a specific break.
I think it was Jez asked for a Veda break.
So yeah, let's give Insomniac Jez what he wants, if I can find it.
Do you have the rights to play?
Yeah,
Veda?
I have the rights to play Veda.
Very awesome, extra double awesome.
Yeah, very awesome, extra double fucking awesome. They should put that up in there.
It's gonna take me a second, Bob. So stall. Write say the broadcast information or some shit.
Well, we're fucking going on break, so you can fucking not write in right now. But AIM is NHB Live.
When we come back, you can write in.
Yes,
call.
MSN is contact@nhbradio.com, and the phone number is 1-877-642-5483 or 1-877-NHB Live. And we are live on the YouTubes. Go to youtube.com and search for Take It or Leave It Radio.
It's youtube.com/users/Take It or Leave It Radio.
Yeah, that'll work.
There you go. In case you needed to know the exact address.
All right, did you find it by now?
I did, yes, I found it.
All right, sweet. We're going on break, folks.
Take It or Leave It Radio.
Yeah, so my name's Andrew and he's Bob.
I'm Bob.
And she's Christine.
I'm Christine.
We'll be right back after this. This is Veda.
Do you have
We
the right
love
to?
you.
Do you have the right to the Mission Impossible theme?
I do, but they don't. Veda doesn't exist anymore, and it's very sad. And I totally blame the lead singer, even though he was the best singer that we've ever had in studio. But he chose his hot banging wife instead of music, so I can't really blame him too much. Anyway, this is Veda. Take it or leave it radio. We'll be right back after this.
You're my delicate little monster. You're the apple of my eye. You're a fading light in a vacant light because you never learned to shine. You wait for a miracle to fall your way. It's too late. No more time to waste. It's now or never. Tonight we are the vultures. We will die to our pride. Tonight we are the soldiers. We are taking over. Tonight we are revolution, then you've been duped before. If your enemy is a friend to me, then we'll never know what we're fighting for. Tonight we are the vultures. We will die to our pride. Tonight we are the soldiers. We are taking over. We are the blood on your knees. We are the blood on your streets. Tonight we are Doesn't it feel so good? Doesn't it feel so wrong? Tonight we are the vultures, and we will die to our pride. Tonight we are the soldiers, and we are taking over. We are the blood on your knees. We are the blood on your streets. Tonight we are
You've got a Facebook account, right? Come on, who doesn't? So make sure you friend the Take It or Leave It radio page for updates, video, audio, and interact with fellow listeners. Can't find the page? Just click the Facebook link on www.takeitleaveitradio.com.
You're gonna get wasted. You can just taste it. You're gonna be famous. And you'll never die. Kaleidoscope chroma. You wanna look closer, don't you? Now that it's over, you finally feel alive. I just need some time to breathe. I just need some time to think. I just need some time to work it all out. So sick and contagious. You're gonna be nameless as I walk home by monochrome coma. You never got sober, did you? Now that you're older, you finally feel alive. I just need some time to breathe. I just need some time to think. I just need some time to work it all out. I just need some time to breathe. I just need some time to think. I just need some time to work it all out. some time to breathe. I just need some time to think. I just need some time to work it all out tonight. I just need some time to breathe. I just need some time to think. I just need some time to work it all out tonight. I just need some time to breathe. I just need some time to think. I just need some time to work it all out tonight.
Hey, it's the middle of the show, and you're currently enjoying Take It or Leave It Radio. But did you know you can find these twits on Twitter? That's right. You can find Andrew at Tioli Radio, Bob at Rob Stein, and Mike at Mike Tioli. So get out there and follow them.
I would kill for this, just a little sip, just a taste of the wine and the circuitry. Everything's closer, but patience keeps slipping away. In my fortress of solitude, with my pale skin, I can start again. I will stay in this moment forever. If only time will never pass me by. Breathe in the ocean, born into sleep. Sleep is the only I will build for it. It's just a little medicine, just a taste of some cheap wine and circuitry. As I get closer, my hands keep on pushing away from the unbroken promise. If only I could catch these dreams I chase. Breathe in the ocean, born into sleep. Sleep is the only rainbow. It's what comforts me. Comforts me. It's what's killing me. It's what comforts me. Comforts me. It's what's killing me. I fell asleep. I fell asleep. I fell asleep. I fell asleep. It's what's killing me.
Welcome back to Take It or Leave It Radio Hour 2. I'm Christine.
I'm Bob.
And I'm Andrew. Sorry, I was using the wrong microphone there. My bad.
Okay.
And yeah, this is Take It or Leave It Radio Hour number 2, and I can't hear myself, so
Turn my left headphone up.
for temporarily, I
Turn
gotta.
the beat up.
There's no snare in my headphones. What's up? Where's the snare in my head? All right, that was Veda. That was Veda break, man. I like Veda. I'm so pissed that Veda had to break up. They were on the cusp of making it big, and then it's like women trouble.
Well, it's also they were all in.
Yoko Ono was in the band. Yoko Ono broke up Veda.
They had their good run. They all have to do things. Aristotle is.
Who'd you like better, Veda or Mercurial?
I think I related with Veda more than I did Mercurial.
But Mercurial was good too.
Mercurial was good. Listen,
Except the lead singer, he was a douche.
you didn't like Ches?
No, I remember when he came in. He did the show, and he was like, "Oh, I'm fucking better than everybody. I'm good. I'm better than everybody."
And what is Ches doing now?
He's singing in a well, fuck, what's it? I can't think. He's singing in some shitty cover band.
Folk songs?
No, he's singing in a cover band. I think it's Rage Against the Machine or something like that. Which he doesn't have a Rage Against the Machine voice.
And plus, it's a poser because he'd be like, does he have the dreadlocks?
No.
Could you imagine Ches with dreadlocks?
So I have a little a beef to talk about before I want to get into what I want to talk about. So you guys know how I bought all this, gaming gear for the radio show. You know what I mean? Like gaming keyboard.
Like me wearing freaking skateboard shoes when I don't wear skateboard.
Gaming mouse, gaming orb weaver, secondary keyboard controller.
Yep.
And the two of them, the two pieces of them work really well. Like the mouse works great. I really like the mouse, and
do it.
the mouse that I'm using here is not the Razer mouse. It's like a cheap knockoff brand, and it works better than the Razer mouse, so I'm totally happy with it. The keyboard that I have is the SteelSeries Apex, which is like the top of the line by them, and has a whole bunch of fucking super hotkeys and shit like that, and a lot of stuff that you can program for the radio show, which I have. And then the last piece is the piece that I'm kind of like on the fence about. It's the Razer Orb Weaver. It's a gaming controller, basically used for gamers. How you have to use the SDFE or the ASDW keys sometimes when you're playing on
WASD, fool.
Whatever. You have to use those keys for video gaming or whatever.
Yep.
The pad makes you aligns those keys to your left hand, so you don't have to be on a keyboard. You could be on this palm pad, right?
Okay.
And you could program them to any macro. You can program them to launch, audio bits, programs. Basically, you can use it to launch anything.
It's probably better for World of Warcraft.
No, yeah, and absolutely, it's more of a gaming peripheral than it is for the purpose that I'm using it for the radio show.
Yep.
But the other gaming stuff that I have makes you able to print out or at least see in a big version what you've mapped to each key. Like on the keyboard, for instance, I have 10 macro keys down the left-hand side, and then 12 macro keys across the top, and then I have 4 different layers where I can change.
God damn.
I can change the effects, based on the layer of the keyboard that I'm in. Now, if I wanted to, I could print out a piece of paper that tells me where each thing is and what each thing is. So it's very easy to know what I'm pressing.
When you bought this, did you figure what's the practicality of me getting what am I going to practically use this for?
I mean, I'm gonna check it out right here. Like for instance, if I wanted to play the intro.
Yeah.
Boom, right there.
Material and
Intro,
language is
done.
not
Now,
suitable
if you press
for
it
most
again, does it stop the intro?
No.
No. Okay.
I mean, I can then set a key to stop all audio. Wait, hold on, maybe, hold on, wait a minute.
on the show.
So this is the audio running. Now if I go to the keyboard and I hit stop, hold on, wait. I don't know where to stop. I haven't used these keys. Boom. So yeah, I can stop it. All right. So fuck you. Yeah, I can do that.
All right. Give me another example.
So I
Where's the outro?
Oh, the outro's right next to it. It's in the next key. So if I want to do the outro, boom, outro. See? So basically, I use these gaming peripherals as basically like a soundboard, really. You know,
All right.
like, and you can like I said, you can make them in different layers. Now the Razer one, this Orb Weaver left-handed controller, has so many layers that I can layer this shit. Hold on, I want to give you the exact number. 8 times. I can have 8 layers inside this. You know, and I can have anything I want in those 8 layers. And then if I don't like just those 8 layers, I could program a different, profile that has another 8 layers. So what I did is, like I set it to Photoshop, I set it to my DJ programs and stuff like that, and each one of them have different layers and different functions to it. But this one, look at it on my screen right now. I mean, people right now can't see it, but I'll explain it to you.
How many keys is that? Is that like 12?
It's 20 actual keys, all mechanical keys, that might I add. And then
my God.
Then it has a joystick. It has a thumb button that's usually used as a space bar.
This is like the coolest thing
And then
I've ever seen.
And then it also has a left click button on it, so you can use it completely as a mouse if you wanted to.
Super.
But you see how small it is? You can't make that any bigger. So if you wanted to know, like if you forgot what one of the buttons are, you have to hover over it, and it gives you this little tiny ass display of what it is. So then you have to click it, and then it tells you what it is. So it's like, all right, button number 1 is Bob Stein top 5, right? So if I'm gonna, Bob Stein, boom, Bob Stein top 5.
Number 1.
Is that why you asked me if I had a top 5 earlier?
Yeah.
You wanted to be able to use this? Nah, don't have a top 5 this week.
But I'm saying, like, why wouldn't they make a printable version so you can see it bigger?
Bob, you should do a top 5 of the best cat memes.
But that's visual. But that's a visual.
So now after that qualm, I'm talking about some stuff that I've been doing lately.
Watching a lot of porn.
I've been watching a lot of porn. What can I say? I've been watching some porn. All right, me and Girlie watched Don Juan. Have you ever seen that?
Is that the Scarlett Johansson and
I don't know who's in it, but it's about
Joseph Gordon-Levitt and
yes, just
apparently somebody told me that after watching that I will not find Scarlett Johansson sexy anymore.
No, you won't, because she's a fucking basic bitch.
But
Basic.
Okay.
But like Don Juan in the movie, he basically says that porn is better than real pussy, because real pussy, it's you have to do a lot to get it. You know what I mean? When you watch porn, it's like, all right, yeah. He's like, yeah, I start off with some some stills. I like to get into it. I watch some stills, and then after I'm done with some stills and I'm getting warmed up, I look for a video. And he's like, yeah, I get the video. And I love watching porn videos because it's like, first they start off with the blowjob, and then after the blowjob they do the cowboy, and after the cowboy they do then this and this and this and then at the end the money shot. Yeah, and it's like you don't get that shit in regular sex. Here's regular sex for you. You know what I mean? It's like you have to buy the chick dinner, and buy that. If you're lucky enough to have sex, forget about the blowjobs. Girls don't give you blowjobs unless you're willing to go down on them. And then if you do go down on them, they go down on you, and they're in a hurry. You know what I mean? It's like they're in a hurry to finish it up. You know what I mean? And
That's not true.
it's a little bit true. It's a little bit true.
That's not true.
It's not true for you because you're like an awesome sexual girl. But for most girls, it is true. And then it's like, money shot? Forget that. Real girls don't do money shots. Fuck that. And it's like, and then it shows you, like pictures of like him fucking and then him jacking off, right? So it's like, would you rather this? And it shows him like really tired after fucking, or this? And he's like, yeah. It's like, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty fucking, that's pretty fucking accurate. So like, so I was watching some interesting porn this week, and I came across this one that like really kind of blew my mind.
Is this
Hold on, let me get to it. I mean, don't blow up my spot.
Blow your load.
So I was looking at.
Bob's about to blow your load.
Fuck.
I was looking at some porno, right? And I got this great one that said reverse gangbang. Reverse gang. That was just the title. That was it. There was nothing else into the title besides reverse gangbang.
Inner monologue. Okay.
Now I'm like, I know. Usually when I'm looking at porn and I see a video of the clip that says gangbang,
This isn't Halo.
yeah. When I see gangbang, I imagine
Red versus blue.
I imagine that the gangbang is like a bunch of dudes banging one chick. You know what I mean? That's what I think of when I think of gangbang. That's what I think of. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Reverse gangbang is exactly what that means. It's a whole bunch of chicks and one dude. And I was in heaven. I was like, holy shit, this is the fucking best.
But how many?
I want to have a reverse gangbang right now.
But here's the thing, though. The dick can only go in one or two places if you're
One
that
or
black.
two places.
That's like that black
How do
guy.
you-
3 places.
How do you put your dick in two
Well,
places at
not
once?
actually the dick, but I mean that guy had Jez had that video of the guy with his balls in her asshole and his dick in her pussy at the same time.
So let me describe it for you then. If you
All right, go
can't
ahead.
understand.
You'll have to describe it.
So there was in this particular one, there was 5 chicks, 1 guy, right? 5 chicks, 1 guy. And now the guy is just going at it. At first he's just chilling. You know what I mean? They're blowing him. He's eating, chick out or whatever. And then some of the other chicks are doing stuff with each other because they're
What else are
just,
they gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. And then there's nothing else. So and then once it gets like really raunchy, like he's banging one chick in the ass, and then with his other 2 hands, he's doing the shocker to 2 other chicks, and then another chick is on his face. I'm like, wow, this guy's fucking the king right here. How does he land this job? I want to get that job. I think I'd be excellent for that job. Not normally, but after I take enough of my pain meds, I could do it. I could do this shit no problem, man. When I'm on my pain meds, fuck it, man. My dick lasts forever. It does. Just fucking, I can go 2-3 hours, right? Easy.
At least.
First time I had sex with Girlie, right? First time when she came over here, that weird time, she's like, I don't think I can keep up with you, bro. I felt like
You
the king
called
right
him
there.
bro?
I might have.
Yeah,
Bro.
that's awesome. She could not keep up with me.
Things you will only hear
Listen,
once in a
listen,
lifetime
listen,
for 500.
listen.
We did have
Listen.
sex for like 6 hours, though. That was a long time.
Wow.
You know what though? When you have sex with someone for the first time, you can go for fucking miles.
You're not meeting them. You're meeting their representative.
Listen, last week after the show, I said to Andrew,
Let us fuck.
let us fuck. That's what I said to Andrew. Right? He's on his computer.
Oh, I'm gonna die. All right, go ahead.
He's on his computer.
You're gonna die in a second after you find
Listen.
out what happened.
I tell Andrew, let's fuck. He says, I'm busy.
No. I didn't say I'm busy. That was not that. You're incorrectly telling the story.
I'm telling the story how it happened. He said no. He said no. He said no. He said no. I don't want to have sex right now. I'm trying to figure out YouTube.
That's not how it went. That's not how it went.
How fucking bad must my pussy be
Not how
for
it went.
him to rather fucking upload videos to YouTube
Wait, was
than
this
stick his
what-
cock in my fucking vagina?
was this last week when you were like half naked for the entire show?
Yes, the whole show I was like fucking like foreplaying this man.
Here's what happened. I'll give you my story. You heard her story, and you tell me.
Bob was ready to go in. He was ready, and you fucking shut me down.
I'll tell you the real story. What happened? Right.
Go ahead.
So after the show, I started researching about the whole Google Plus and the video shit, and I wanted to fix it.
All right.
I really did. I'm like, you know what? We're back on the air, and you know what? I want us to be the best show on the network. You know what I mean? I don't want to be, second place to Video Vamp. I mean, no offense to Video Vamp. I mean, I want to be better. I want us to
Fuck your couch, nigga.
I want us to return to that, the pinnacle, take it or leave it radio. So I was trying to figure out, what things we can do better, and what things we can do for the listeners and the fans and whatnot. So I really wanted to figure out, how to do this Google Plus and, all this shit, right?
Yeah.
So she said, I want to fuck you so bad. I'm like, all right, just give me a couple of minutes, all right? Just give me a couple of minutes. A couple of minutes did turn into about an hour, all right? And she was like, I'm just going to go in bed, and if I fall asleep, wake me up, right? So after I'm relatively done, I'm like, all right, I did enough that I possibly could. I got out of the studio. I went in the bedroom. She is out like a light, right? I mean, am I really supposed to wake her up with that? I mean, I felt weird to wake her up with that.
You wake her up with your penis.
That's a good thing to wake someone up with. That's like if I woke you up with my fucking vagina.
Have you ever woken up to a blowjob?
Yes.
I have yet to wake up.
My brother woke up to a blowjob. He said it was the best thing ever.
I have yet to wake. I've asked every girl I've ever dated for
that.
that.
Is an asshole because he says he wants to wake up blowjob, but waking up Andrew is the fucking hardest thing you can fucking do.
Yeah, it is.
That's the point.
No.
That's the fucking point.
No, not the hardest in that way because that'd be fucking dope. But listen. I can't wake up Andrew. I go to reach for his fucking cock and he's like, nah, nah, nah. I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. Nah, nah, nah.
That's not the truth.
It has happened.
No.
It happened yesterday. As a matter of fact. It has happened. So fuck you, Andrew, because you do not want your sexual fantasies fulfilled.
Yo, you better go. I'm going to leave soon.
That's never happened.
You two better go to fucking town.
That has never happened.
You have to make up for all these things that she said, Andrew.
I don't agree with them though. I don't think they're the truth.
It is the truth. This guy, I swear to God, this guy.
I mean, listen. Let me ask you this: have you ever said, "Not tonight, I'm tired"?
No.
What? No. Are you sure?
Yes.
You haven't said, "No, not tonight, I'm tired," or more likely, "Not tonight, I want to play Fable. I'm this close to blah blah blah."
I mean, I don't think she can really complain about my sexual habits because the other day she was not feeling well on her period and I ate her out. No, nonetheless. I mean, I didn't go into the bloody area, you know what I mean? But I did that for her. I did that. I was a trooper. And then earlier, was it today or yesterday? I don't know what it was. It might have been today. Could have been yesterday. I'm not 100% sure.
It was yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah. We were in the studio trying to clean the studio.
I told him to sit down.
She told me to sit down. I didn't sit down, but then she went on her knees and went to town. And she's like, "Oh, I want you inside me." And we didn't even have any lube out there. Just fucking anal sex right in the garage. No problem.
Raw dog.
Not raw dog.
Good. No, he did the poo.
I did the poo. Gotta get that shit a little bit lubed up.
Like the spitting sound, in case you don't know.
Woodchop 2300 saying, "Sounds like Andrew is asking for a wake-up plugging. I suggest caffeine pills." Could you imagine that? It's like,
I don't understand him.
What?
He's trying to say like you don't get the fuck up,
so he's
I'm
saying,
supposed to make you snort some fucking caffeine.
No, you're gonna shove caffeine pills up his butt.
No, I don't. But the point of a wake-up blowjob is not for me to be awake while the blowjob is happening. It's for me to be asleep while the blowjob is happening, and then I gradually wake up and be like, "Whoa, blowjob."
You need to change the way you sleep then, because God forbid. Yesterday I went to go kiss him while he was asleep, right? And he fucking punched me in the face so hard.
I did not punch you in the face. What the fuck are you talking about?
I couldn't even remember my name. How do you know? You were asleep.
You're totally making me sound like an asshole. I did not punch you in the face.
What would you rather do? Get hit?
Maybe that was Wayne.
What would you? And I'm gonna say,
you asked for that.
What would you rather have?
You're welcome.
Him elbow you because he was startled, or have him do that? You know that weird burp that guys do? They burp and then they go. It's like. But combine that with morning breath. So everything he digested yesterday, plus morning breath, and then in your face. I think I'd rather take the elbow to the titty or something. But that's just me. Anyway.
What I'm saying, listen, this is legitimate. You need to make yourself more available for the
when he's
morning
unconscious.
blowjob.
Yeah, and what she's saying is I should go to sleep naked, but she doesn't realize that I have a disease where I really can't go to sleep naked.
Right.
You know, just in case. Yeah. And I may shit all over the place and I not even know it. And if she goes down for a wake-up blowjob then and there's shit all over the place, that'd be fucking disgusting. You know what I mean?
God. Anyway. Listen.
I love you, Andrew.
I love you too, babe. You know what's great about mine and Christine's relationship?
Besides the fact that you were just talking about shit and then immediately translates to "I love you."
We can fight every day, but then we always say we love you later. It's so weird. Remember, now don't get mad at me when I say this. I just want to bring it up for Bob's purpose. Remember when me and Nicole used to fight? How violent that fights used to be?
Yes.
We used to fight like we were gonna murder each other the next minute. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That doesn't happen with Christine. And we fight, and then the next couple of minutes, we're apologizing and we're saying we love each other. This is fucking it. I think that's fucking amazing. You want to hear something really fucked up? You want to hear something really fucked up?
Yeah, sure. Why the fuck not?
My ex-wife, you know my ex-wife, right?
Yes, I know. I haven't seen her in years.
You know that she has twin brother and sister.
Oh God, yeah.
All right, you know the crazy guy twin, Mac.
Okay.
He's getting engaged.
He got engaged.
He got engaged. You believe that shit? That ugly motherfucker got engaged. I cannot believe that fucking ugly bitch got engaged.
That's what I think about when I think about him.
You know, she goes, because I was dropping off Alex the other day, and I was speaking to Nicole's mom,
yeah.
And she goes to me, yeah, did Mike and Alicia get married yet, or did they get engaged yet, or whatever? And I go, no, not yet. I don't think it's gonna come anytime soon. And she goes, oh, because Zach just got engaged. And I'm like, really? Congratulations, no problem. And she goes, how long has Mike and Alicia been going out? I go, about 2 months before Nicole walked out on me. Oh, that's a long time. That's all she had to say. Oh, that's a long time. Fuck you, man. That's fucking retarded.
Well, what the fuck else is she supposed to say to that? That's like the most
Listen,
awkward thing you can throw on a
It's
person.
like, we're going to get married. Let's spend every day. They're not going to have the same wedding again. Who? Mac and Macklemore.
What wedding, though? Are you talking about Andrew's
All right,
wedding?
Andrew's wedding. The Ritalins put as much money as
The
they
Ritalins?
Yeah, put as much money into that wedding, and then
60 grand?
things didn't work out. Now
Things didn't work out fast.
things didn't work out. Now I seriously doubt they're gonna go that same route.
Like shell out that much.
with
fucking-
Mac. Mac might be on his own.
You know what?
They don't want to
though?
go through that
You know
shit
what?
again.
I feel that it's hard to fail at marriage that hardcore.
I don't know.
No comment.
No, I was waiting for that. Anyway, listen.
No comment.
Listen. My brother Mike and my sister-in-law Erin, they paid for their own wedding. It was fucking awesome. It was in October. I don't know the actual date because I'm not married to my sister-in-law. It's my brother's Mike idea.
Oh, that's the one that you drew the pictures of her with the guns, right?
Yeah, with the guns.
Nice.
Was she naked?
No. It was a picture of them on their wedding day, but she just happened to have
Guns.
guns.
And she was in her wedding dress with guns.
She just happens to have guns. But that's the way her arms looked in the picture. There's nothing I can do.
Oh, guns!
No, not guns as in hee-haw!
No,
Bang,
I
bang,
thought
bang,
she
bang.
had like fucking AKs chilling.
No,
on
we're
her
talking
fucking
about
shoulder.
guns. Like tickets to the gun show.
Oh,
Anyway,
that's very nice.
it was good. You don't need to spend a whole lot of money in order to say, I love you. Let's spend the rest of our lives together.
I told Andrew that when we get married, we can do it right here in the studio. Live on Take It or Leave It Radio!
That will not probably happen. Listen.
What, the marriage or us getting married?
No,
here?
getting married in the studio.
Bob, you're the nicest person I know.
Thank you. But I'm honestly a bastard, covered bastard, and bastard filler. But whatever.
Is that true?
Me?
Is that true? Andrew said that you're a teddy bear.
Yeah, you are.
You
were not engaged in a fight with somebody. You're a nice guy.
We were actually debating if you're more of a teddy bear than previous co-host Tom is.
I don't know. I don't know Todd. Tom. All that. Well, outside the radio show.
I think Tom has a fucking dark side.
He's gonna have a dark.
could
He's gonna have a
see
dark
that.
side coming up pretty soon.
I see his dark side. I think he has
I
what it
feel
takes
the
to be a
power
fucking opposite of Jedi.
The son of Skywalker must not become a Jedi. Anyway, that's the end of the show. Because I gotta go home.
Not the end of the show. We still got another 10 minutes.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Bob,
We went
wants to leave.
on late, but just because we went on late doesn't mean you have to force the guy who has to be up at 7.
Bob, you can go, and me and Andrew are gonna fuck on the air.
Stay tuned for the show, folks.
No, fine. We'll go. We'll go just because Bob's a wiener.
Aw, come on.
Bob is a wiener.
The show isn't streaming, isn't podcasting anymore, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh. Well, yeah, you can say fuck you to Bob Stein, but I kind of want to go home now.
Bob wants to go home instead of entertain you guys. Sorry.
Sorry. I all got shits to do tomorrow.
You better talk. We better keep talking over this, otherwise we're gonna get in trouble by
no.
YouTube.
Well, you're gonna play it after the shows, after we're done, so it's okay.
So what have we learned on Taking or Leave It Radio today?
That you really want to wake up to a blowjob?
And
Yeah, I
that
do.
he doesn't leave himself available for us. You know what? Tomorrow morning, Andrew, I'm gonna give you the best fucking wake-up blowjob you've ever fucking experienced. And if you tell me no, you will never, ever, for the rest of your life, ever get another fucking wake-up blowjob.
Wow.
That's what I learned.
Andrew, wear boxer briefs and let it hang out.
Take a shower tonight.
Take a shower. Do some manscaping. And all
I
that.
regularly manscape.
Do you have like pineapples or something you can eat?
I want to eat pineapple.
It makes your jizz taste good. Or so I heard.
My jizz tastes fine. I hope.
Do you taste your cum regularly?
Oh God, I'm gonna die.
I've never tasted my cum.
I think
But
that's
I'm
a
not-
lie.
I
think
just-
that's a lie.
I just always assume it tastes good.
I could see you fucking chilling, like jacking off, like, I wonder how this tastes like.
All right. That's all I gotta say on the subject.
That's all we learned.
You got
Tom might be coming back soon.
Tom's coming back. 50 Cent can't throw.
50 Cent can't throw. That's true. A blind kid throws better than 50 Cent.
Christine sounds like a girl now with the EQ settings.
Thank
Yeah, do
you.
You know, our whole studio kind of fucked
I was
up, but
gonna say your mixer almost jeopardized the entire integrity of the show.
yep.
Yeah, do it.
Hopefully by the next couple of weeks, I will have a whole bunch of new shit in here,
Yeah, do it.
depending on how everything works out. But we'll see. What else? Anything else?
I might not be on the next show.
Oh,
Or she might be on the next show with her sister. One or the other.
My sister is 23 years old.
isn't this the one that's married?
No, she lives in Florida. She's visiting.
Okay.
So I might not be on the next show because I'll be fucking up the town with her, or I will be on the next show with her, or I will be on the next show and it will be.
You
us
should say hello and then go have some fun.
Yep.
Just so I can be like, hello.
2 Cent Sam is actually playing a show next Thursday at the Emporium. You guys
Don't go and listen to the Take It Away from Radio
No,
instead.
you guys should go check it out. I will be there if I possibly can. And I'll be vibing out with my fam, and it'll be an awesome fucking time. If you're not listening to 2 Cent Sam, you should be listening to Take It or Leave It Radio.
Erg.
Yeah. But those are the cool shits going on next Thursday. Either here or there, it's going to be going on. So.
Yeah, do it.
All right, that's all I got, man. Just Take It or Leave It Radio. My name's Andrew.
I'm Bob.
I'm Christine.
We'll catch you all next week, most likely.
We love you.
I'm not 100% sure, but most likely we'll be here next week. Peace!
Later.